don't you go talk to her?
Are you crazy? Look how beautiful he is.
Sorry, the only guy I call him beautiful is Nate. And maybe David Hasselhoff.
I understand that you want to be appreciated for what you do, but so do I. This is my home, and taking care of my family is the choice that I've made, and I am proud to do it.
Okay?
It is okay. And I am sorry if me baking cookies says something bad about women, but if you think that Sheldon is difficult to work with now, you should try him with low blood sugar. He is a monster.
Someone's got to be in charge, but when you step up and do it, everyone gets upset.
So your problem is a woman's mad at you and Sheldon thinks you're dumb?
Yeah.
Welcome to my life, friend.
What do I do?
You quit complaining. You're young, you're smart, you're not tied down. This is as good as it gets.
It is?
Yes. I wish I was 20 again, eating and drinking and being skinny. Now go back in there, finish your project, and get your ass to a cake party. Go!
Somehow my parents calmed everyone down and got us back on track. We listened to each other's thoughts, and we worked as a team for almost 4 whole minutes.
That doesn't make any sense.
Because you don't understand it. It makes total sense, Keith. Please, just take your underpants and go.
Just say hi. Keep it casual. Pretend like you don't care that much.
But I care the most.
See, that's gonna freak him out.
How do you know?
Because it's freaking me out. Now go.
Really?
No touching. That's right. You heard me.
Hello?
Hi, Connie.
Hi, John.
It was a nice surprise running into you the other day.
It was.
Anyway, question. Do you think your friend June is interested in me romantically?
Oh, gee, I don't know.
I only ask because I'm not good at knowing what other people are feeling.
I'm aware.
So could you ask her for me?
No.
You're right, I should probably do it myself. Can I have her number?
You won over a whole bar. Maybe you could win over June, too. Hello.
Hi, June. John Sturgis here. We met the other day. I'm the scientist who won over the whole bar.
Oh, sure, I remember you.
Good, good. Anyway, I was wondering if you had any romantic interest in me.
Well, you don't beat around the bush, do you?
In medieval times, hunters used to hire men to beat the area around bushes with sticks in order to flush out game. So no, I guess I don't do that.
John, you're a really sweet guy, but I didn't feel like we had that kind of connection.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. The truth is I'm still kind of heartbroken over Connie, and I was hoping if someone else liked me, it might make it hurt less.
Well, I don't know either one of you very well, but I wouldn't write off Connie just yet.
Why? Did she say something?
No, but it's just the way she looked at you.
See, that's what I'm terrible at. How do you people do it?
Look, I know she's with Dale right now, but we were married for a long time. Trust me. He's gonna screw this up.
Follow-up question. Should I mention any of this to Connie?
I wouldn't.
Excellent. Bye.
In the early days of the internet, you couldn't stream movies or summon Thai food to your doorstep. But if you were interested in text-based news about upcoming physics lectures, it was a great time to be alive.
Holy moly. Dad,
7:23 in the morning? Why do I print out schedules if you're not going to read them?
Tell me what you want.
What are we doing next weekend?
This ain't sounding like an emergency.
It is. Stephen Hawking is giving a lecture, and I really need to go.
Can we talk about this when I'm out of the shower?
Pick up the pace. According to the schedule that you don't read, I'm due in there in 6 minutes. So can we go?
I don't know. Go take a shower.
I still have 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's nail this down.
Where's the lecture? And if the inch doubts, we're not going.
Good news, it's not Dallas.
Where?
Pasadena, California.
California. It's a lot further than Dallas.
1,232 miles further as the crow flies. But kudos to you for being up on your geography.
There's no way we're going to California.
If Stephen Hawking can make it there in a wheelchair, I'm sure we can manage.
Sheldon, airplane tickets are expensive. Hotels are expensive. We can't afford it.
But his health is fragile. This might be my only chance to ever see him in person.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I would like to discuss this further, but I only have 22 seconds to be in the shower, and buttons slow me down.
This is the moment we lost that game. But one bad play doesn't mean you give up. We had plenty of time to turn around, but y'all decided it was over. I don't want to ever see that happen again. Next time something seems out of your reach, you do not quit. You just dig deeper.
Does that mean if I find a affordable flight to California, we can go? Hi. Can I help you? I'm trying to find the cheapest flight to California for me and my father.
Okay, well, have a seat. You looking to go to Disneyland?
The only ride I'm interested in is the intellectual roller coaster of Stephen Hawking's mind.
And where is that located?
Well, Stephen Hawking's head. But that will be at Caltech in Pasadena.
And when were you looking to fly?
Next weekend.
Oh, wow, that's pretty soon. Traveling last minute can be pricey.
Are there any discounts available?
Are you a member of any frequent flyer programs?
No, I've never flown before.
Well, ways to keep the cost down are flying on weekdays, multiple layovers, or this probably doesn't apply, but airlines offer special fares if there's been a death in the family.
Interesting. May I use your phone?
Hello?
What else you got?
Hello?
See ya.
Where you going?
Out with Janet.
You've been spending a lot of time with her lately. Is she your girlfriend?
Dad, can you make her stop?
I could, but I won't. Also, I can't.
I just want to know what's going on in your life, and if this girl is someone special to you, then she's special to me.
Come on.
Mary, enough.
What? I want to know.
If it helps, I don't care.
It does. Thank you.
Why doesn't he tell me anything?
When you were a teenager, you tell your parents stuff.
Well, no.
Ah,
Why do you expect him?
come
Because
on.
I'm a cool, fun mom.
Dad, good news. Airline tickets to California are more affordable than you think.
Sheldon, we're not going.
What's all this about?
Stephen Hawking is giving a lecture at Caltech. If we leave on Wednesday and are willing to make 4 layovers in Boise, Denver, Albuquerque, and Fargo, we can get there for only $95 each.
I have a job. I can't just leave in the middle of the week.
Well, then what about Mom?
Sorry, Shelley. We're not in a position to do this.
But Stephen Hawking's my hero. Imagine if you got a chance to see Jesus, or Dad got to meet the man who invented beer.
Someone's underoos are in a knot.
My underoos are fitting just fine, thank you.
So why is there a stick up your butt?
Stop making inquiries about my bottom.
I enjoy it.
Mom and Dad won't take me to California to see Stephen Hawking.
You thought they would take you to California.
Yes.
They wouldn't even buy me this book at the book fair. I had to get it at the library. There's a booger on one of the pages.
Well, I may never get another chance to see him in person.
Suck it up. You always get everything you want.
That's not true.
You got a computer. I'm reading a booger book.
Fine. How do you recommend I suck it up?
I don't know. When you don't get your way, shut up and move on.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
who he's spending time with.
Are you talking about Jana?
You know her?
Well, I don't really know her. I've seen them hanging out together at Dale's store a couple of times. She's cute.
Great. So you know even more than I do.
Always have.
I don't feel I'm being out of line wanting to know how old this girl is or what church she goes to or her last name.
Owens.
What?
Now you know.
Unbelievable.
Jeez. You worry about Sheldon not being normal, now you're worried about Georgie being normal. How did I raise such a turd?
I am not that word.
If you can't say the word, it might be the word.
Over the next few days, I tried to take my sister's advice and suck it up. But how could I, when everything reminded me of Stephen Hawking?
Oh dear.
It's actually a shampoo for ladies, but I had this response to it.
So, what are you doing Friday night?
No plans.
My parents are gonna be out of town.
Really?
Wanna come over?
My parents won't let me if your folks ain't there.
Okay.
But I guess I don't have to tell them.
Cool.
Okay, that's it.
Nothing was able to shake me from my doldrums. Not even Dr. Sturgis's jaunty new sweater vest.
Sheldon,
Yes?
you seem distracted.
I really wanted to see Stephen Hawking speak at Caltech, but my parents can't afford the trip.
That's too bad. Dr. H puts on a heck of a show.
I believe it.
Would it make you feel better to know this vest is reversible?
A little. Thanks.
Wait, I may be able to help you with Hawking.
Really?
This vest is not the only thing that's full of surprises.
Where you going?
Come on, buddy. Really?
Now where?
Janice?
You wanted to run
Parents
away.
gonna be there?
Yep.
Okay. Let me just call and make sure. Owens. Owens. That's her last name, right? Owens?
Why are you being so weird?
I'm not being weird. Are you?
No.
Good. No one's being weird. No.
Yes. Yes.
Why can't you just trust me?
Because I know that you're lying.
What? No, I'm not.
I heard you on the phone with Jana.
You spied on me?
I didn't mean to, but I'm glad that I did because you just lied to my face. You are not going anywhere.
Try and stop me.
You walk out that door and your father gets involved.
I don't need this.
Dang.
Dad, you missed everything.
What happened?
Georgie lied to Mom to be alone at Jana's house, but Mom knew because she listened in on his phone call.
Oh, boy.
Now he's grounded and everyone's mad. Not me. I'm super happy.
Well, bye.
Dad, the university offered to pay for us to go to California. They're even putting us up in a hotel.
You're kidding.
We're going to California? No, just me and Dad. That's fair. I'm so happy for you.
Sometimes sarcasm was laid on so thick, even I could detect it.
Thanks.
This was not one of those times.
I see. No, that makes sense.
Okay. It's okay.
John.
It's okay.
Thanks.
It's okay.
Bye. Sheldon was right. They're offering to pay for the whole trip.
Why?
Hey, Sturgis talked to his boss, and they really want to keep Sheldon going to school there.
I guess I could take him.
But why you? He asked me first.
I'm mad at Georgie right now. It'd be good for us to have some space.
So you pick a fight with Georgie, and I don't get to go to California?
Fine, you can go.
mentioned Sheldon's bathroom schedule in different time zones.
Let me get a picture of my boys before their big trip.
Smart to document this. Next time you see me, I'll have been in the presence of Stephen Hawking.
Smile.
Oh,
I prefer to
you
look
wanted
serious.
Stalesmith.
This may appear in a
Nah,
text or
chess study, nah.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. Oh, you made me smile.
Wash up for dinner.
I ain't eating.
Well, you're not watching TV.
I can't leave the house and now I can't watch TV.
Yeah, it's called being grounded.
Can't wait to move out.
What was that?
Next time I'll say it on the phone so you can hear me.
You keep frowning like that, you're gonna get wrinkles like your meemaw.
You look great.
I know. I just want to hear you say it. What's on your mind?
Sheldon always gets everything he wants.
Yes, he does. That's not fair, huh?
No.
On the other hand, he's just going to some science lecture.
I know. But he gets to go on a plane to California.
Planes aren't all that great. You can't even smoke on them anymore. Well, I'll tell you what. After practice today, you and me will do something fun.
Can I have my first cigarette?
No!
Can I get my ears pierced?
Your mom won't like that. So maybe.
Okay, Jeffrey, do this. And then do this.
Alright, 34 A and B, this is us.
Okay.
Yeah, you want the aisle or the window?
Which one is assigned to me?
It doesn't matter, just pick one.
Well, if I sit by the window, I can watch the takeoff and landing. But if I sit on the aisle, I'm closer to the bathroom.
Here we go.
Although if I'm by the window, you'll have to get up when I use the bathroom. But if I'm not, I'll have to get up when you use the bathroom.
Just pick one.
It's a tricky decision. My bladder's smaller than yours.
Everything okay here?
About to be. Here. Aisle it is. We're good.
You want to help me with
This?
this?
No.
Then this.
Hey, you're the one who lied to me.
Well, I'm done talking to you so it'll never happen again. What?
I know you don't want to talk, and that's fine. You can just listen. Life is hard enough if you make good decisions, but if you make bad ones, it gets even harder.
Nothing was gonna happen with Jana.
Georgie,
No, you always assume the worst with me. I'm sorry you were a perfect kid and I'm just a screw up.
you are not a screw up. And I was not a perfect kid.
Oh, what'd you do? Sleep through church
Oh.
one morning?
For your information, I used to skip class so that I could drink beer in my boyfriend's truck.
Dad had a truck back then?
Not talking about your dad.
Wow.
I also stole your BMO's car and crashed it into a ditch.
Really? With that boyfriend who wasn't Dad?
Missing the point
If the point is you made some bad decisions and turned out fine, then why are you being so hard on me?
because some decisions you cannot walk away from and they will affect the rest of your life.
If you're talking about Jana getting pregnant, she ain't gonna.
That is what I thought. The next thing I know, I'm at the courthouse getting married.
You got married because you're pregnant?
Yes.
I'm winning.
It was a mistake.
I'm
No,
winning.
no. You
Blundered.
are a blessing.
Now I'm winning.
The mistake was lying to my parents so that I could spend the night at your dad's house. And, tequila.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're expecting a smooth flight to Los Angeles. Before we take off, please direct your attention to the flight attendants as they review some important safety procedures.
Safety procedures? Oh, baby.
Take a minute to to locate the exit closest to you. The nearest exit could be behind you. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat.
Why would the cabin lose pressure?
Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap.
Mac.
If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own
Really?
mask is on first before helping your child.
I don't like this at all.
Well, it's just a precaution. You know?
Ah,
Perfectly safe.
In the
Checkmate.
unlikely event of a water landing and evacuation.
come on now.
Water landing.
Well played.
Can't do this.
Keep going. We'll be right back.
Sir,
Sheldon, come out of there.
No!
At least open the door.
Yes.
Tell them I need to get off.
sir, you both need to return to your seats.
Just 1 second.
Sir,
If you want to see Stephen Hawking, we have to sit down right now.
It's too dangerous. I can't.
It's okay to be scared. That's when you gotta dig deep and be brave. What do you say?
No! I'm your terrified little boy.
Okay.
Sir, please, they're gonna call security.
Just 1 more second. Mr. Spock. He flies around all the time in that spaceship. He's not afraid, is he?
I'm not Mr. Spock.
No, but I've seen you pretend to be him. Can you do that right now? You be Spock, I'll be Kirk.
Maybe.
Okay, Mr. Spock. Your first order is to return to your seat.
Aye, Captain.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
You okay, Mr. Spock?
Doing my best, sir. Captain and Mr. Spock don't hold hands.
Sorry?
Okay, maybe just this once. I think we've been lied to about California. No one on this campus has tan at all.
No, they are not.
Imagine all the stimulating conversations that must go on at these tables.
I bet.
I can see myself going here one day.
I think you'd fit right in.
You better wait. Don't go away now, darling. Wait.
Of all my many skills, one of the lesser known is my impressive ability to wait for things. I once stood perfectly still for 38 minutes because a bee was on my shoulder. I once waited 4.5 hours to be released from a locker.
Hello? Anyone there?
You better wait. Don't go away now.
That's okay, I'll wait.
Wait. What?
And one time, when Dr. Sturgis was late for a lecture, I stayed longer than everyone.
Where are you all going?
Professor's not here.
I can teach the class. I just need a box to stand on. Dr. Sturgis?
Hello, Sheldon. What brings you here?
You never showed up to class.
Whoops. Time flies when you're having fun.
What could be more fun than giving a physics lecture?
Finishing a physics paper.
Ooh, I like where this is headed.
I'm exploring the notion that time itself is quantized.
dark back here. Do you have a flashlight?
In the glove box, I think.
Can you pass it back?
No, I'm driving.
Great. I'm coming up. Don't crash while I'm unbuckled.
Really? You need to do this right now.
It's Dr. Sturgis's first paper in years. It's worth risking head trauma.
Look at you climbing like a real boy.
Here we go. A reconsideration of the role of time operators in quantum mechanics. Grabby title.
Continue.
I'll wait for the movie.
Ooh, he's opening with a critical examination of the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum mechanics.
That reading in the car made you nauseous.
That's in the back seat. Up here, I'm fine.
Oh, Sheldon.
Sorry.
Well, don't just keep reading.
I am running over to the Sparkses for a little while.
Why?
Team meeting with the other baseball moms. You alright until Dad gets home?
Oh, yeah. Charles is in charge.
Look at this, I'm talking to an egg.
I brought veggies and ranch.
That's nice. But when I said snacks, I mean wine.
Oh, don't worry. I got plenty
Yes,
of emergency
yes.
snacks.
Thank you.
All right, let's
Daryl.
get to this. We are coming up on the end of the season. Who wants to handle the team cookout?
Got it.
Thank you, Meredith. Team picture day?
That's me.
Carly, you're a Jim. Mary, that leaves you in charge of trophies. Any questions? Actually, snack time. There's also veggies. This is nice.
I like to think of Chi-Chi's as a more romantic Taco Bell.
So, what do you like to get here?
What? Oh, it doesn't matter. All tastes the same.
Hi, welcome to... Oh, hey, Georgie.
Huh? I didn't know you worked here.
Well, I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, you know Jenna from school?
Yeah, of course. Hi. Hey. So, can I get you all started with some drinks? I'm good with water.
Water sounds great. Refreshing.
I'm glad Dr. Sturgis let me read his paper before he published.
What's that?
He's getting numbers for the massive neutrinos that are in excess of 100 giga-electron volts.
Well, good for him.
No, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, 50-50 shot.
I guess I need to call and let him know what a bonehead mistake he made.
There's probably a nicer way to say it.
Did you hear how massive his neutrinos were? We're well into bonehead territory.
Sheldon, you don't need to be rude to him.
When am I rude? Stay a child as long as you can. Adulthood will not be kind to you. Neat. The veins on your calf look like a roadmap of Texas. Did you make this taste bad so Dad would lose weight? Fine, I'll be polite. But I still think we could go to San Antonio using Nemo's leg.
Hello?
Dr. Sturgis, it's Sheldon. I hope you're well.
I am. I just had soup.
Anyway, I was just calling to let you know I read your paper.
Wonderful. What did you think?
I thought your typing was very tidy. Your sentence structure was impressive. And your theory was not without succeeding in avoiding success.
Well, Sheldon, you don't need to beat around the bush. We're men of science. Just give it to me straight.
The masses for your neutrinos are impossible.
Are you sure?
Yes, if they were that heavy, atoms could not beta decay.
I don't know how I missed that. I'm such an idiot.
You're not an idiot. You're just a bonehead.
So you're saying you have no feelings for her at all?
I wasn't at the restaurant with her. I was there with you.
That doesn't answer my question.
I was hoping you wouldn't pick up on that.
Did you take me there on purpose?
Hold on a second. Is this one of those fights where we end up making out in the back seat?
No.
That's too bad.
morning. I need to order some baseball trophies.
Baseball over there.
So many choices.
Mm-hmm.
You should win a trophy for the most trophies. Maybe not a trophy for customer service. Is this everything you have?
Impressive, isn't it?
I noticed that there are no baseball trophies with girls on them.
Girls don't play baseball.
Actually, my daughter does.
Oh, good for her.
And some of the girls might like a trophy with a girl on it.
Well, then they'll be very disappointed.
You know what? I'm gonna take my business elsewhere.
Oh, no.
And you should win a trophy for being such a sourpuss.
Ta-ta.
Hello?
Dr. Sturgis, it's Sheldon. I hope I'm not
What
interrupting
am I
anything.
doing?
Just wondering what became of my career.
Oh, should I call you back later?
Yes.
Oh, I could be downtrodden and chat at the same time. What's up?
I was thinking about the mass problem of your neutrinos, and I realized we
Mhm.
might be able to solve it if some of the particles have more spin.
Interesting. That would certainly get our neutrino mass to zero. Although it does open up a problem with double beta decay.
That is true. Unless what it's actually predicting is a magnetic monopole.
Might be difficult to control the infinities. Although, if you
We meet again.
consider adding faster
We
than light
meet
particles
again.
like tachyons, then I suppose you could...
Quantize time.
Yes! Hang on. If we're going to be thinking at this level, I should put on pants.
Can you believe this? Boy trophy, boy trophy, boy trophy.
All I see is my trophy wife. Nope, okay.
Look, the only girl trophies are for cheerleading, soccer, and golf.
So buy Missy a golf trophy and tell her it's a skinny bat.
George, that poor girl has been watching her brother win awards since he was 3 years old. I'd like for her first one to be special.
Because you think it may also be her last one?
I didn't say that.
But you thought it.
Yeah.
Hey, here you go.
What's this?
It's your tip from the other night. I wanted to give it to you then, but I also wanted to get out of there alive.
Don't worry about it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
So how long you been working there?
Couple weeks, trying to save money for college.
Well, now you have to take this. I insist.
Thank you. How are things with Jana?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Should you even be talking to me right now?
Probably not. But I'm glad I am.
Me too.
Bye.
I'd like to end today's lecture with a hilarious physics joke.
Mhm.
Why didn't the photon pack a suitcase? He was traveling light. Sheldon,
Haha.
thank you. Class dismissed.
Sheldon.
Our conversation about my paper resulted in a very productive couple of days. I completely rewrote the whole thing from scratch.
Exciting. I know credits are usually listed alphabetically, but I'm
So it's
completely fine with
19.5
my name
now.
going second.
Sheldon, I've worked on this paper for years. I'm not putting your name on it at all.
But I helped you.
You did, but you didn't co-write the paper with me.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
Well, this is an outrage. After all the help I've given you and I don't even get credit?
Well, of course you are. You're getting a special thanks in the footnotes.
No one reads the footnotes.
I do.
Well, I do too, but that doesn't mean I want to be in them.
Sheldon, that's where people get recognition for helping.
Oh, you mean the help of using my math to convert your hazy series of meanderings into a well-formed scientific thesis?
I think you're overstating your contribution.
Well, I think you should be wearing a black ski mask because you're trying to rob me blind.
Well, if anyone should be wearing an odd piece of apparel, it should be you wearing a baby bonnet. Because 'cause that's how you're behaving.
Ready to go? Very. It's a good thing she showed up because I do not have a comeback. Darn it. When he called me a baby, I should have said that I guess you needed a baby's help to fix your paper.
Very clever.
Turn the car around.
We're halfway home. It's not that clever.
Why are you being more supportive of me?
Sheldon John is a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
So you're on his side.
I'm not.
So you're on my side.
For the sake of this car ride, sure.
Okay, here's the plan. End your relationship with Coach Ballard. Date Dr. Sturgis again. Get him to love you more than ever. Then when he least expects it, break his heart and say, "That's for Sheldon."
Great plan.
You think so?
For the sake of this car ride, sure.
So shady, aren't you now?
Hello, remember me?
I thought you were going to take your business elsewhere.
Well, lucky for you, I believe in second chances. Now, I know that you don't have girl baseball trophies in stock, but could you have one made special?
Sure.
Great.
A custom mold is $50, and it takes 6 weeks.
I'm not paying you $50 for a trophy,
Oh.
and I don't have 6 weeks.
Well, does your daughter look like a horse? Maybe she'd like this.
I knew all that guy talk was covering something really evil.
I'm trying to make a special trophy for Missy. So I'm going to take this head and put it on that body.
Whatever you say, Dr. Frankenstein.
My daughter deserves to have a trophy that looks something like her.
So this is kind of a feminist gesture on your part.
I prefer to think of it as a maternal gesture.
Let's just split the difference and call it the stuff of nightmares.
It'll look better when I paint it.
I don't think so.
Grand League letter.
Dr. Linkletter, Sheldon Cooper, I need your help reporting an academic crime.
Sounds serious.
It is. That's why I'm using my serious voice.
Then I'll use mine as well. What's going on?
Dr. Sturgis has stolen my work and is using it in his own paper.
Well, that's quite the allegation.
It's not an allegation, it's a fact. He was getting enormous masses for his neutrinos and I showed him how to fix it, but now he's refusing to list me as a co-author.
No, I think he has a point.
Is the he in that sentence me? Because that is a strange way to phrase it.
No, the he is him. I don't play games with sentence structure. Look, I haven't done a forensic examination of this paper, but it's not uncommon to show your work to a colleague to get their feedback.
But I fixed his paper.
This kind of accusation could have real consequences. I consider my next steps very carefully.
You're no help. Put me through to your supervisor.
Please let me speak to John before you take this any further.
Alright, but if he calls me a baby, feel free to say that I guess you needed a baby to fix your paper.
That's a good one, but I'm not going to say it.
I bet the guy who invented this fork is a millionaire.
I guess.
I wonder if his last name is Fork.
It comes from spoon and fork. Spork.
Oh my god, mind is blown.
You know what you should do? Cut your hair.
What?
I think it'd look better. Or maybe a little beard like George Michael. I wonder how tall he is. I bet he's tall.
Hey, I have something to show you.
What's up?
I was going to give this to you at the end of the season party, but I was so excited that I wanted you to see it now.
What the hell is that?
I couldn't find any girl baseball trophies, so I made you one.
Why is her head so big?
It's a Barbie head. I had to improvise.
You chopped the head off one of my Barbies?
Don't be silly. I bought a new one.
I could have had a new Barbie.
The point is, you deserve to be recognized appropriately for everything you've accomplished.
You can't give that to me in front of all the boys.
Why?
It's embarrassing.
Well, we have plenty of time. I can make the head smaller or the body bigger or a little bit both.
I just want the same
Soapy Chess.
But I want you to
We
feel
meet again.
special.
And I just want to feel regular.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure you get a regular one at the party.
Thank you. Mom, wait.
Checkmate! Hello, Soapy Chess. Where are you? Where are you?
Can I keep that one too?
You really want it?
I do.
That was dirty. That was clever. Checkmate while watching.
Despite her many flaws, my sister did have a soft spot in her heart. And a fondness for blowing things up.
Hello?
How dare you accuse me of plagiarism? And to my colleague, no less. This is my reputation you're jeopardizing.
Well, give me the credit I deserve and I'll stop.
We've been over this. You made a helpful suggestion, and then you arrogantly assumed that it entitled you to a co-author credit, which it doesn't.
But I was the one who...
And your friend and mentor. The idea that I would steal from you is both personally and professionally insulting.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but...
Sheldon, I don't want to see you in my class anymore.
I see, Dr. Sturgis. Yes, that is unforgivable behavior. Okay, bye.
Did he apologize?
No, he is very upset with you.
Well, I'm upset with him.
That doesn't excuse you from trying to get him in trouble by calling Dr. Linkletter.
Who else was I supposed to tattle to? I doubt his mother's still alive.
Sheldon, I understand why you're upset, but you still owe him an apology.
Then you don't understand.
Well, for now, it sounds like you two could use a little quiet time.
Fine. I'll switch over to Dr. Linkletter's class. He's a foot taller than Sturgis and can reach more of the chalkboard.
What I meant was, maybe it's time to take a break from your college classes.
What? Why? I've gotten straight A's.
I know you're smart enough for college. I'm just not sure you're mature enough.
Well, it appears you backed me into a corner. I would throw a tantrum right now, but that would just prove your point.
Where are you going?
To play with my trains. Which may sound immature, but it's a hobby many old men enjoy.
Mhm.
I'm the only cheerleader you should be looking at.
I was trying to find you.
Just wanted to wish you a good game.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be cheering for you.
Great.
Unless I catch you looking at someone else. Then you'll regret it. I'm not kidding. Hi, George.
Hey, Miss Hutchins. I don't think I've ever seen you at a game before.
Well, it's Friday, and I promised my therapist I'd try one new thing a week.
And you picked football. Good for you.
I don't suppose Sheldon's here.
No, he doesn't much care for outdoor sports. Or sports. Or the outdoors.
I was hoping I'd have someone to sit with.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. It was my fault for letting myself feel hope.
You're welcome to watch from the sidelines.
Thanks. Watching life go by from the sidelines is kind of my thing.
Hey, heads up! Oh my God, are you okay?
I don't think so.
Call an ambulance. Yes. Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna get you taken care of.
I die, tell my therapist I hate him. And who says you have to be mature to go to college? I've seen Animal House. You have? Well, I've seen the poster. Those people are not college material.
Maybe I know you don't like to hear this, but there are some things in life that can only be learned in time.
So you must have learned them all, huh?
Get out of my house.
Hang in there.
I'm hanging.
Hey, this is Be Quiet story to tell your grandkids, huh?
I live alone. I'm single. I don't think grandkids are in the picture.
Oh, well, I got a wife and kids. It's overrated.
And then my mother said I wasn't mature enough for college. Can you believe that?
Absolutely.
So you're on their side too?
I'm Vietnamese. In my culture, until your parents die, you're basically a baby.
Really?
My grandmother still treats my dad like a child. At dinner, he can't sit until she sits, and he can't speak until he's spoken to.
Well, I'm glad I'm not Vietnamese.
It's not as fun as I make it look.
Well, you can't
We
bring her
meet
home
again,
to get
Soapy
your
Chess.
meds. Bring her
You're
here.
not going to
We'll
fall
get
for
her
it this
until
time
she's
around.
back on her feet.
You sure?
Of course. We'll set her up in Georgie's room.
Thanks, Mayor. See you in a bit.
Hey, George. It's real nice of you taking care of her like this.
Yeah, it was kind of my fault.
Kinda. It was all your fault.
Bye. Hey, May, how'd we do? You didn't miss anything. That bad. I can safely say you saw the best hit of the night. How's she doing? Yeah, not bad. Could be worse. Little whiplash, couple of bruised ribs, broken arm, and collarbone. But that's it. Pretty funny how you jumped out of the way and let her get clobbered. I did not jump out of the way. Oh, yeah, you did. You got you on tape. Okay, fine. But that was pure instinct. Besides, she shouldn't have been standing on the sideline. Why was she there? I told her she could. Oh, man, you must feel terrible. Of course I do. I mean, it's all on you. You done? Oh, baby, I'm just getting started.
Oh, you poor dear. Come on in.
Thanks. Oh, I'm not putting you out.
Of course not.
Hey, Sheldon.
Can you believe my mother said I can't go to college?
So you just put her in my room without consulting me?
Consulting you? Who cares what you think?
Well, I ain't gonna sleep on the couch.
It's just for a few nights until she can take care of herself.
Can I at least stay at Meemaw's?
You promise not to come back.
Why you gotta be so mean to me?
Just feels right.
And then after Dr. Sturgis incorporated my math, he refused to give me a co-author credit.
Sheldon, she doesn't want to hear about that.
It's okay.
So when your bones broke, did you hear a crunch?
No.
Did my dad have to give you mouth to mouth?
No.
I don't know how my mom kisses him.
Buys this crap.
Me, here's 3 beers.
Hmm?
I mean, look at this damn thing. What was I thinking?
Can I ask you a personal question?
You're not in my will.
It's about my girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
Nothing bad. It's just I've been singing Janet for a while now, and I like her fine. But it feels like she's getting more serious than I want to be.
Okay.
Georgie, until you're married, you are not tied down to anybody. You just go ahead and do whatever you want. Play the field. Have some fun.
Interesting. That's what girls
Don't,
do.
don't. You are tied there.
Yeah. My boyfriend.
Yeah.
If I don't go to college, what am I supposed to do?
Lesson
Spend all
time?
my days in high school?
I
Or
don't
sad
worry, cause I'm
Pretty
winning.
sad.
You always did get me.
Sounds like you're feeling misunderstood.
I am. By Dr. Sturgis, my mother, and possibly the entire Vietnamese culture.
Do you understand that I'm in a little bit of pain right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should be exhibiting compassion. Aww. Wait, I can do better. Aww.
Nailed it.
Here's your pain pill.
Be careful. You could become addicted and lose your job, which is all you have.
Yeah, black time out. Hello, Soapy Chess. And the lead is extended.
No, I'm okay. You've been so kind to welcome me into your home.
It's the least we could do.
So nice to be around a family like this. I've been alone for so long. Honestly, if it weren't for the cats, I'd have no one. Oh, wait. The cats. I abandoned Edgar and Alan.
Edgar and Alan?
Paul ran away. Would you please go feed them and tell them I love them?
Any chance this could wait till the morning?
I guess.
Where are you off to?
Cats.
Do you think he's singing somebody else?
I don't think I should be talking about this. He's my boss.
Well, he's my boyfriend, so spill it.
It's weird when old people say boyfriend.
Fine. My lover.
Well, that's worse.
Then talk.
The only woman I've really seen him with is his ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, he hates her.
Don't seem like it.
What do you mean by that?
They seem friendly.
How friendly?
I don't know, but he's nice to her.
How nice?
Do you mind? I'm trying to watch this.
Now look at this little guy.
Son of a bitch! Here, Edgar! Alan! Whichever the hell point you are!
They ever leave the store together?
Can I please just go to bed?
Just answer the damn question.
I feel like I'm gonna get fired for this.
Georgie, don't worry. Anything you say is gonna stay right here.
But you lie all the time. I learned to lie from you.
See what a special bond we have. Now answer the damn question.
Why were you gone for so long?
I don't want to talk about it.
Whoa. What's that? It's a ghost detector that came in my cereal box. It's just a piece of paper. Then why did it move in my hand? From perspiration or ghosts?
Morning.
Did you check on Miss Hutchins? Is she still alive?
Of course she is. Why?
No reason. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast with her.
Sheldon, just let her
Oh.
rest.
It's okay. She
Do
enjoys
this.
my company. Also, she understands what I'm going through with Dr. Sturgis.
Do this.
Excuse me, I am just trying to help you grow up to be a functional adult.
Me? This one's looking for serial ghosts. Looking for and found them.
I don't care. You are not ready for college.
If it were up to you, I'd still be in grade school.
If you think this is mature behavior, it isn't.
Being a mom's hard, isn't it?
Sometimes.
If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you. Ooh, it's moving again. You're so lucky.
You're gonna have to walk me through that.
Well, you don't have anyone in your house telling you what you can or can't do.
Right, Sheldon, I don't have anyone.
I just said that. Are you becoming a drug addict already?
Morning. Got you some Shipley's donuts and coffee.
What happened to your face?
Either Edgar or Alan.
Oh, that was Edgar. He can be a rascal. Good morning.
Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that good?
Another game, maybe.
Want some pancakes?
Sure.
Just one more question about that.
Sex on AC. Lights out.
Nice little bite-sized pieces.
Thanks, George, but I think I can manage.
Good night.
My pleasure.
He feels so guilty, he'll do anything you ask him.
That's enough from you.
He bought me an Easy Bake Oven when he closed the car door on my thumb. Unlike my mother who feels no guilt after hurting her children.
How dare you? I am trying to keep you safe until such a time as you can make adult decisions.
I can make them now.
Hey, if we have a guest, let's pretend like we like each other. Mary, do your grace like. You okay with Mexican?
Oh, yeah, terrific.
Alright, I got tons in the glove box for the ride home.
Great. So you talked to June lately?
A couple of days, why?
Oh, no reason. I
just kind of thinking about calling her myself. I mean, if you're okay with that.
You want to call my ex-wife? Go ahead and call her.
Well, I wouldn't want you to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I would. I think it's nice that y'all get along as well as you do.
Mm-hmm. Where are we going with this?
Oh, just nothing, conversation.
Okay.
You sleeping with her?
Lord, no. But she's my ex-wife. Come on. Gosh, what kind of sicko sleeps with her ex-wife? Where is this coming from? Are you jealous?
No. I just like to know, what kind of relationship we're in. I mean, are we seeing other people or what?
Honey Tucker, are you asking me to go steady?
You know what I'm asking, jackass.
All right. You listen to me now. I'm 72 years old. You think I have enough stamina to go playing around with other women?
You saying the only reason you're seeing me is you're too old and tired to see anybody else?
Give me the Tums.
I could kiss you forever.
It's kind of a long time.
You got somewhere else to be?
No. It's just eventually we're gonna get hungry.
Why do I keep getting the feeling you're not into this?
Oh, I'm into this.
But
I mean, we're real young, and who knows what's gonna happen.
I know, and you should too.
Don't feel bad. I don't know lots of stuff.
So as long as we're on the subject, are you seeing anybody else?
No.
How about that nutty professor?
We're just friends.
Yeah, well, you and I are just friends.
So what are we?
I don't know. What do you want to call it?
I guess a committed relationship?
Works for me.
Okay. It's settled.
Connie, this relationship is suffocating me.
What'd I say?
I'm not enough for you.
I didn't say that.
Just be honest. You want to date other girls.
I want to date other girls instead of you. Just in addition to you.
Drop dead.
Okay, but I'm gonna follow you and make sure you get home safe.
Do whatever you want.
If you want your Dairy Queen, I'll buy you a Blizzard. Want me to turn on some music? Well, this is just delicious, Mary.
Thank you.
5 times enough for you?
Oh, perfect.
How long do I have to sit here and sulk before someone asks me what's wrong?
Maybe people are tired of hearing about it.
Miss Hutchins, would you care to chime in?
Oh, I don't want to get in the middle of a family issue, but I will say that I once had a falling out with someone very close to me.
What happened?
We ended up parting ways on bad terms. I still regret it.
But you were right and they were wrong?
You know what? Doesn't feel like it matters anymore. And not a day goes by that I don't miss them.
Perhaps I do owe Dr. Sturgis an apology.
I was talking about your mother.
I'll circle back to her.
Thank you. I can't believe you got through to him.
Happy to help.
So, who was the person you had the fight with?
It was my cat, Poe. She ran away when I switched to dry food. It's cheaper.
Good night, baby.
Night, Mama. I'm really sorry, Mom.
I forgive you. But just because you straighten things out with Dr. Sturgis doesn't mean you're going back to college.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I hope you know
Sorry,
you're
babe.
jeopardizing our
Sorry.
relationship.
Sorry.
I will take that risk.
Ow.
Good night.
You know I'll eventually wear you down.
We'll see. I'm pretty tough.
coach George Cooper saved himself at the expense of beloved school librarian Cheryl Hutchins.
Oh, no.
We warn you, the following footage is hard to watch.
Well, then don't show it.
Let's see it again in slow motion.
This is not news.
Oh.
Ice cream.
Ice cream, Mom, can I?
Sure.
Ice cream!
Don't you need money?
I need money! Thank you.
Don't run.
Okay!
Shelley, you want ice cream?
Ice cream! All right.
Here you go. And no running.
And these loafers, not a chance.
I was joking.
Okay.
It was turning out to be the perfect Saturday. The ice cream man had extra napkins, I had tons of homework, and I was about to enjoy an orange sherbet push-up, which was the only kind of push-up I could actually finish. Then it all came crashing down.
There's no telling who could buy that house. What if they have dogs?
Mhm.
What if they have birds? What if they have both and the birds learn to bark like dogs?
Sheldon, you're getting yourself all worked up.
For good reason. That house is 6 feet away from my bedroom window. Who knows what kind of smells could jump the gap? Cigarette smoke? A scented candle? A durian?
What's a durian?
A vile-smelling fruit of the genus Durio.
When did you smell that?
I haven't, and I'd like to keep it that way.
It might be nice. It might be a family with kids your age.
I already live with a kid my age. Not a fan.
What's up?
Can I talk to you about serious woman stuff?
Of course. Is this a iced tea conversation or a hot tea conversation?
Definitely hot.
Uh-oh. So what's going on?
I think I have a boyfriend.
Wow.
But you cannot tell Mom.
Oh, of course. I love not telling your mother stuff. So, what's his name?
Marcus Adam Larson. He's 11 and a half. He has blonde hair, his favorite color is green, and he's learning how to skateboard. But he's not very good yet.
Okay, well, I have to ask now, at your age, having a boyfriend, what does that mean? Do you, go out on dates?
No.
Do you hold hands?
I wish, but no.
So how do you know he's your boyfriend?
Because this happened.
Well, I didn't realize you had documentation.
I know.
Something suspicious is happening next door.
Like what?
Groups of strangers keep coming and going. They must be using the house to sell drugs.
No one's selling drugs. They're just having an open house.
What's that?
Well, they open up the house so people interested in buying it can take a look.
That explains why 911 hung up on me.
I had no choice but to determine if any of these prospective home buyers would be suitable neighbors. This shifty fellow,
He looks like trouble.
that woman, and whatever dark secret is hiding in her bag.
Probably a machete.
Oh, this lady seems promising.
Not on my watch. Excuse me, is there someone in charge here?
That would be me.
Mr. Lundy, what are you doing here?
I'm the realtor.
But you're a teacher and an actor.
And while those both pay so well, I like to do this on the weekends for fun. Why are you here?
I live next door and I'm concerned about who the new neighbor might be.
Don't you worry. I will personally make sure that your new neighbor is whoever forks over the most money.
Thank you. Wait,
So, if you want to be his girlfriend and he wants to be your boyfriend, what's the problem?
He also plays baseball, and this weekend, I have to pitch against him.
Yeah? So?
So if I strike him out, he might get mad and break up with me.
Why would he do that?
I've sure got a bunch of boys. They all get real mad.
You're gonna pitch bad to him on purpose?
I was thinking about it.
That is not what you are gonna do. You are gonna do your best. And if you strike him out, he will respect you for it.
I don't know. When I shook out Brian Morgan, he cried. Everyone calls him Crying Brian.
That's pretty funny.
Thanks, I started it.
Mr. Lundy, come in. What brings you here?
I'm the listing agent on the house next door.
But I thought you were a teacher and a...
And an actor, yeah. You've got to get your son out of my open house.
Why? What's he doing?
Well,
I noticed there's hair on your coat. Clearly yours is falling out, but do you also have pets? I detect a hint of garlic. Do you enjoy cooking stinky foods, or are you afraid of vampires? Is there any chance you're just
A
bad?
Pavlok.
Oh, dear, I'll go get him.
thank you. Kind of dump. But I could sell it.
Why are you reading my property code?
The house next door to mine is for sale, and I'm looking for ways to control who moves in there.
When my family moved to Texas, they burned our fishing boat.
Tam, we're talking about my problems right now.
You usually are.
Ooh, listen to this. A seller or seller's agent must disclose if a homicide has occurred on the property.
Why is that helpful?
That could scare off any unwanted buyers.
Has there ever been a murder next door?
I sure hope so. Hello, Officer Robin. This is Sheldon Cooper.
What's wrong, Sheldon?
I was wondering if anyone was murdered in the house next door to mine.
You mean murdered today?
No, ever. But today would work too.
It'll take me a while to check.
That's fine. I can hold. Tell Mr. Gibbons I may be a little late to class. It's a police matter.
Sheldon's gonna be late.
All right.
It's a police matter.
Don't care.
Yes, I'm still here.
Sorry, no murders. Just one death from natural causes in 1948.
How can we be sure it wasn't foul play?
The man was 96 years old, Sheldon.
That's a lot of years to make enemies.
Bye.
Queen Trap.
So, you playing the Tigers on Saturday?
Should be an easy win. Their best player's parents are getting a divorce. He's pretty distracted.
Well, there's a lucky break.
I just hope it drags on to the playoffs.
So how do you feel about not pitching Missy?
Why would I do that?
Well, she's growing up and she's going through some new stuff.
Oh, I don't want to hear about that.
No. She's got a crush on a boy on the other team, and she's worried that if she strikes him out, that it'll embarrass him.
Well, it's too bad. She's our pitcher. She's going to do her job.
Well, she's also an 11-year-old girl with big feelings.
And I'm a cranky old man with no feelings.
I've always thought that underneath that tough exterior, there was a shred of compassion.
I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
You're using your feminine wiles to get your way.
Smart and handsome.
Got tall.
Don't say that. Never say that.
Ooh.
Please. Never say die.
Well done. Very
A
moving.
Pavlok.
And speaking of
A
moving, if any of your parents are in the market for a
Pavlovsky.
2-bedroom, 2-bath, ranch style with an updated kitchen, have them give me a call. All right, very good. How about next week we try some monologues from actual theater? Just a thought.
Mr. Lundy,
Oh, what now?
what happened with the open house after you had me kicked out? Were there any potential buyers? And if so, can I have their names so I can run a background check with my friends in blue?
Sheldon, if you think you're going to
Oh,
stop me
6
from
good.
selling this house, you're wrong.
Oh, am I?
They tried to stop me from staging the Crucible on roller skates. A lot of understudies went on that day, but so did the show.
You do not want me as an enemy. sibling or student, I've been told.
All right, look, if it's so important to you, why don't you just go out and find a buyer that you'd be happy with?
So if I find someone I deem acceptable, you'd sell them the house?
If the bank approves, so do I.
Excellent. I wonder if Stephen Hawking would like Texas. It's very flat.
Oh, I can't afford a house, but I'm flattered you'd want me next door.
Of course I would. You don't have enough friends to throw a party.
Yeah, well, neither do you.
So you think after seeing you every day at school, I'd want to go home, look out my window, and see more of you?
Yes.
Maybe we could ride to school together.
We could play card games.
You're killing me.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Daryl. Thank you.
Ask Mr. Gibbons. Apparently
It
I'm
is
hilarious.
charged here, 7-2.
That's sweet of you for asking, but I'd rather stick my finger in a pencil sharpener and crank away.
7-2.
I would love to, Sheldon, but there's a district rule that says a principal can't live next door to a student.
That makes sense.
Does it? Good.
Hey, Robin says the house next door to y'all is for sale.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Is it nice?
Nice enough. Why, are you thinking about moving?
I wasn't, but Robin's not crazy about living in a house I share with my ex-wife.
That's understandable.
I want her to be happy, because I love her, not just because she's a cop with a gun. But that's part of it.
Well, I'm sure there are lots of wonderful houses out there. I'd be happy to help you look.
Do you not want us to look at the one next to you?
Oh, no, of course not. You should absolutely look at it, as well as other houses.
I have to say, this isn't the reaction I was expecting.
No, it is the reaction you were expecting. Excited that my boss might live next door to me. Yay!
Well, my boss lives everywhere, and you don't see me getting weird about it.
And then after you buy the house, you rent it out to people who are pre-approved by me.
I can't afford a second house.
Georgie, you make as much money as Dad. Why don't you buy it?
He does not make as much money as me.
No, but I don't have to spend mine on stupid stuff like food and kids.
Mary, where's dinner?
So is that a yes to buying the house?
Sorry, when I move out, it ain't gonna be 20 feet away, and it's gotta have hot tub.
Sheldon, you need to stop involving yourself in this. You upset Mr. Lundy and you were rude to the people at the open house.
And he was bugging his teachers at school all day.
But Mr. Lundy said I could help him.
I don't care. Even Pastor Jeff is talking about buying that house now.
That could work out. His wife's a police officer, so built-in security. And whenever I have a theological zinger, I can call it right over the fence.
You want your boss living next door?
Not exactly.
You don't have to worry about your boss. There's a district rule that says that Principal Peterson cannot live next door to me. That sounds made up. A principal who tells lies. What are we gonna do with this one?
Here's the payroll checks.
Thank you.
If you need anything else, I'll be in my office, which is next door. Sorry it's so close.
Lord, I am trying my best. Please help me with this situation. Amen. I meant fix him, not me.
Excuse me, Mr. Lundy. I'm afraid I have some bad news.
What's going on?
My mother has forbidden me from helping you sell the house.
That is beyond bad news. I don't think I can do this alone.
I'm sorry, it's not me.
No, I know it's not. Just enjoyed being in the trenches with you.
As did I.
All right, Sheldon, I guess I'll see you in the halls.
Again, I'm sorry.
Me too. And scene.
Hey, Cooper, you know, I think I'm going to have you sit this one out and let Powell pitch.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of like to save your arm for the playoffs, okay?
Okay.
Do you want to save my arm too?
No.
How about my legs?
You know, Billy, you never fail to brighten my day.
Cool.
Pastor Jeff, you got a second?
Of course. Might have called before dropping in, but that's just how I was raised.
I owe you an apology. I was worried about us working together and then living next door to each other, but I like you and Robin very much, and if you want to look into that house, we would be lucky to have you as neighbors.
Thank you. That's nice to hear.
I mean it.
Good, because Robin already looked at it, loved it, put up police tape so no one else could get in.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it.
We're gonna lose.
Oh, we're going to be fine. Powell's got this.
I'll strike Marcus out. Put me in.
Time! I thought Marcus was your boyfriend.
Mima told you.
She's my girlfriend. You know, we talk about stuff.
So all that about saving my arm for playoffs wasn't true?
I'm just being nice.
Since when are you nice?
Well, don't get used to it. Just go strike out your boyfriend. Player change! Come on, Cooper. Good job. Kinda.
Okay. Mhm. 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 Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
Two more, Coop. Two more. Come on.
I thought we were saving her arm.
Not now, Billy.
Okay.
Fumble. Yeah, okay, you got this. Wait, Coop. Hang in there. No problem. Come on, Coop. Bear down.
Whew. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. I feel like I am on fire, baby. That's what I feel like.
Some exciting news.
They accepted our offer on the house.
We're gonna be neighbors.
That's wonderful. Come in. Come in.
What's going on?
It looks like Pastor Jeff and Robin are going to move in next door.
That's not the only news.
We are expecting. Oh, what a beautiful blessing.
Hey, Sheldon, maybe someday you could babysit for us.
I think here we just have to exchange, yes.
When he sees the baby, he'll come around.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
So you can see that Sheldon has a baby tooth that never fell out.
Is that a problem?
Well, it's going to keep the adult tooth from coming down, and it's going to need to be extracted.
Oh, he is not going to be happy about that.
No, he is not.
Are you sure we can't just wait this thing out?
Well, it's going to cause all the other teeth around it to come in crooked. Well, you know, braces can be expensive.
Oh, he is gonna freak out about the pain and the needle and the blood.
Yeah, I wouldn't mention that stuff when you tell him.
Can't you tell him?
Okay, tell him.
Well, you're his doctor.
And you're his mommy.
Which means that I have to deal with him all the time. Help me out here.
No.
Okay. Can we tell him together?
No.
All right. What if I put your business card free of charge in the next church newsletter? So, Sheldon,
Well
little
played.
bit of dental news. You have a baby tooth that never fell out.
Neat. Even my teeth are stubborn.
Anyway, in order for your teeth to come in straight, Dr. Bowers is going to need to pull it out.
Why didn't I hear this from him?
I have the same question.
But a tooth extraction is a major procedure.
Not necessarily.
Will there be blood?
A little.
Will there be a needle?
Maybe, but you won't feel it because he's going to put you under first.
Put me under? With drugs? That's even more dangerous.
Sheldon, lots of people get their teeth pulled. It's not a big deal.
Stop enjoying this.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Morningstar, we met.
This is not exactly the date night I'd envisioned when I was shaving my legs.
I'm almost done.
We're elderly, you know. If anything, dinner should be early.
Well, I tell you what, when I'm finished, I am going to whisk you off to the finest and the only Chinese food place in town.
Ying's? Their nachos are weird.
I don't know, it's not a bad idea to maybe venture out of Medford once in a while.
Even better, why don't we go away for the weekend?
Come on, you know how hard it is for me to get out of the store.
What's the point of being the boss if you can't get somebody else to do your work for you?
I might be able to leave Georgie in charge.
My grandson?
That'd be the one.
I want to go, so I'm just going to say, good idea.
Hi, Sheldon. What can I do for you?
Do you have any books or videos on the Lamaze technique?
Uh-oh. Georgie get that girl pregnant?
It's for me. I need to have a tooth pulled, and I'd like to do it without putting my brain on drugs.
Okay.
I've seen that commercial with the egg in the frying pan. Very effective.
Well, since this is a high school, we don't have material about giving birth on the shelves. But since this is a high school, I keep a few things here under the counter.
Excellent. And I'll let my brother know in case he gets himself in a pickle.
Thank you, Morningstar. Thank you.
You're having a tooth pulled.
I'm having a baby.
If it can work for getting an 8-pound human through a birth canal, it can work for a tiny tooth.
8 pounds? I'm never having kids.
Fun fact, she ended up having 4.
And if I do, I'm taking any drugs they'll give me.
That part was true.
Hey, Georgie. I'm thinking about taking your Meemaw away for this weekend.
Okay. You have my blessing.
Thank you. And I was wondering maybe if you'd look after the store while I'm gone.
You saying I'm the manager?
Oh, I'm saying I want you to look after the store while I'm gone.
But in a managerial capacity.
You think you can handle it?
Yes, sir. I will make you proud.
Great.
Can I fire people?
No.
Can I get paid more?
No.
Can I at least change the music we play here?
What's wrong with the music we play?
Nothing. It's just kind of grandpa music.
How is this grandpa music?
Do you listen to it?
Yeah.
Do you have grandchildren?
Yeah.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
We meet again.
Okay, Sheldon, you ready?
Not really.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. Why don't you guys come on back?
You know what? I'm just going to stay here. You don't need me getting in your way.
Well, it's no trouble at all. Come on.
I've got my crochet.
You're coming.
Fine.
So, you don't need to worry about needles because we're going to put you under for the procedure.
No, thank you. There are risks associated with anesthesia.
Feel free to jump in.
Are there any other options?
Well, you can stay awake for it, but we'd have to give them Novocaine.
No needles. Just pull the tooth.
Okay. Just so you know, I'm going to be using this.
this casino often?
Kinda. So don't be surprised if everybody knows my name. Now I take my whiskey in the color of my lucky bra.
Purple.
No, that's my Get Lucky bra. So what are you into? Craps? Roulette?
No, not much of a gambler.
You just left Georgie in charge of your store, so... Disagree.
People aren't smarter than you think.
Maybe you're not as smart as I think.
But if you like me just for my body, I'm okay with that.
There you go. I hope you enjoyed your shopping experience.
I did.
I'd let the manager know, but he already does. Send it to me.
I'll take it.
It's been a pleasure to serve you. You might want to slow down. We don't have a license to sell guns in here. Just kidding. It's Texas. We got them in the back.
Okay, Sheldon, we're gonna put the mask on. Now you just breathe normally and count back from 100.
But counting back from 100 isn't complex enough to occupy my mind.
You're already done.
Why don't you think of something more sciencey? Like counting pi. That's a thing, right? Pi?
I can't count pi. It's an irrational number. But I can embrace the spirit of your proposal and calculate the matrix coefficients necessary for a unified field theory.
Do that. Get it.
Four fundamental forces, the most difficult to unify is gravity because...
That's my time.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
Right up. Step right up for your chance to meet Ra, the Egyptian god of knowledge. He has all the answers. No question too big or small. Hello, young man. Do you have a question you'd like to pose?
I do, but nobody in the history of science has ever been able to answer it.
Well, they haven't asked the great god Ra. Right this way.
Ask your question.
Do you really possess all knowledge?
You only get one question, kid. You want that to be it?
Oh, no. How can I unify the four fundamental forces of the universe?
Now we're talking. In order to unify gravity, you must first understand that it is a distortion of space-time.
Sorry, of course.
Yes.
Tucks in his sleep. Why am I not surprised?
Didn't feel it at all. That's how good this helmet is. Want to take a whack? Try it on. I'll be up front when you're ready to buy it. Oh no. Oh, damn it.
26 for the twins' birthday, 3 for Georgie, and Mary wouldn't like it if I used her birthday for gambling, so 13 for her.
All right, for my grandson's birthday, I'm going to go black, because I don't remember. So my bets? 26 black.
Hooray for the grandkids!
Wherever the hell they were born. You want to go to the bar?
We've hit. We gotta ride this out.
00.
Ride's over.
To the bar.
Oh my.
Oh, you died. Here goes now.
Look who's awake. How are you feeling?
I had a dream. I solved a unified field theory,
Well, good for you.
but I can't remember it.
Well, you were mumbling something about gravity and forces.
You need to be more specific.
Shelley, you weren't making much sense.
Mother, a unified field theory is the holy grail of physics. Solving it would be the greatest breakthrough in the history of science.
And you forgot it. That's funny.
powers at Sheldon Cooper. I need you to administer more anesthesia to me. No, I don't have a dental problem. I need to re-enter a trance-like state so I can communicate with Thoth, the god of knowledge.
I would argue that the greatest discovery of physics is worth losing your dental license.
Well, it's not my fault you let them publish your home phone number.
Hell, this is my favorite table here.
Well, sure. Every time you put down money, you win.
Oh, this is nice. You know, I really don't get away from the store enough.
How come you're still working at your age?
What do you mean my age?
I mean, you're old.
Not old.
Well, I'm old and you're older than me.
That's true. Well, we make him look good, though.
You don't want to be that guy that just works till he drops dead. I mean, maybe you should retire. Fun.
I'm here with you.
That's a good start. Because I'm fun.
Oh, man, you sure as hell are. Hey, you know what would be fun? New Orleans, just an hour away from here.
Oh, I like where this is headed.
And they got themselves a 24-hour wedding chapel.
What? No.
What do you mean, no? We're good together, and we're both old. That's what you said.
We haven't even said I love you yet.
All right, fine. I love you. You're not going to say anything back?
Not under these circumstances. Dale!
I'd like to report a robbery. Well, before I tell you my name, is there any way we can do this where the owner of the store don't find out? Because he left me in charge and I really screwed up. At least $400. I know it's a lot, that's why I said I screwed up. I gotta think about this. I'll call you back.
If I was going to recapture my insight into a unified field theory, I needed to find a way to put myself back into an altered state of consciousness. Native Americans would sit in sweat lodges for hours to achieve this. I lasted a minute and a half. Self-hypnosis is another means of bringing stillness to the mind. When it isn't giving you a heart attack, the whirling dervishes of Central Asia employ a repetitive spinning technique to achieve a trance-like state.
You didn't have to storm off. You're being childish. So I don't want to get married. It's nothing personal.
Well, it feels personal.
I'm not rejecting you. I'm rejecting marriage. If it helps, it's not the first proposal I've turned down.
How the hell does that help? After everything that I've done for you and your family.
You give my grandson a job, so I'm supposed to marry you?
Well, you can forget I even asked.
After my other attempts to return to the trance-like state of anesthesia failed, I turned to something Nancy Reagan herself told me to just say no to. My mind-altering substance of choice was chamomile tea. But not your grandma's chamomile tea, a highly concentrated super chamomile of my own making. All the relaxing power of 30 cups of chamomile tea packed into a teaspoon of calming sludge.
Sorry, Mrs. Reagan. Okay, Grand Unified Field Theory. Here I come.
Oh. No.
This isn't working.
I disagree. Seems to be working fine and dandy.
Mr. Einstein, I'm very excited to talk to you, but I was hoping to hear from Thoth, the Egyptian god of knowledge, so he could teach me the grand unified field theory again.
Oh, the grand unified field theory. Well, Lord.
He told it to me in a dream, but I can't remember.
Alright, hang on. Where's the fun in finding things out if some joker with a bird head just tells you the answer?
But a grand unified field theory would explain the universe.
Answers are all well and good, but a real scientist loves the thrill of the chase. Am I right, Hawkins?
I would agree. I do also enjoy the thrill of rolling over bubble wrap with my chair.
It is fun to pop that stuff, isn't it?
So fun.
But what if I never figure it out?
I never did, and my scientific career's nothing to sneeze at.
Same here.
Agreed.
Don't look at me. I drive a Yugo.
So none of you can help me?
I believe I can. Sheldon, if I was offered a choice between all the knowledge of the universe or the endless pursuit of it, I would choose the pursuit.
That's very insightful.
Hold it. He didn't come up with that. He stole it from Gotthold Lessing. Who's Gotthold Lessing?
He's an 18th century German philosopher. Now, do you mind? We girls are trying to have some fun over here.
Apologize, Cindy Lauper.
Our bad.
I like fun.
While I made my peace with not having the solution to a
Paul
unified
Leahy.
field theory, my intestines did not make peace with concentrated chamomile syrup.
Oh dear. Bathroom emergency! Bathroom emergency!
What the hell? I locked this. Who's here? I'm on call.
Just me.
Why are you back so soon?
None of your business. How'd it go yesterday?
It was good. Until it wasn't.
What do you mean?
I was helping a customer, and I guess I forgot to close the register. Because when I got back to it, all the money was gone.
Are you kidding me?
I screwed up.
Did you call the police?
I didn't want to get them involved, but I was going to make it right. Here, take it. So we good?
You're fired.
Really?
Get out of my store. Now.
In every young man's life, there are milestones along the road to independence. Squashing one's very first bug. Tending to one's own boo-boo.
Not today, germs. Not today.
And preparing a favorite meal without one's mommy.
Can you open this? I'm making spaghetti with hot dogs cut up in it. You know there's a lady that does that for us, right? Yes, but she's not here right now. That's why I'm watching Oprah.
I would like to introduce each of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I was not alone in asserting my independence that day. This tiny slice of hot dog also seemed to yearn for freedom. But sometimes, freedom comes at a cost. In this case, a lowly disc of processed meat would nearly tear my family apart.
good game.
Find the flashlight? Yes. I also found this letter from Caltech. I wonder why she was hiding it. So read it. I'm not allowed to. It's not addressed to me. Who cares? The U.S. Postal Service is a government agency. Mail is protected by federal law. I'll read it. Don't. If you do, I'll be an accessory to the crime. Interesting. What does it say? No, don't tell me. Okay, tell me. No, don't. Sheldon, if I tell you but you never look at it, then you didn't break the law, right?
Honestly.
Morris and Yorn, Janice speaking.
Hello, I'd like to speak to either Morris, or Yorn.
May I ask what it is in regard to?
Well, I was slicing a hot dog.
What's up?
I was wondering if you could talk to Dale for me.
Why? Wait a minute. He fired you?
Yeah.
After you gave him the money back?
He didn't tell you?
We haven't exactly been on speaking terms lately,
Oh. I didn't know.
but we're about to be on yelling terms.
This is exciting.
So if I don't actually look at the letter, legally I'm in the clear? Thank you. This has been very helpful. And if in the future you have any physics questions, Janice has my info. Missy, you can legally tell me what's in the letter. See? Here's where it gets fun. Come on!
Alex,
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, who is this?
You know, you can be mad at me all you want, but don't take it out on my grandson.
Well, he let the store get robbed.
And he paid you the money back.
Like he should have.
You know, I was actually starting to feel bad for you, and now I don't.
Yeah, well, thanks for calling.
Ah!
Say cheese! Cheese. Now tell me what was in that letter. You're pretty cranky for a Princess Rodeo clown. Missy! Caltech wants you to go to school there. Really? They want to talk to Mom and Dad about it. I can't believe she would hide that from me. Whatever. Put your nose back on. I'm home. Would you care to explain this letter, which I didn't read but legally know the contents of?